This new training facility at St Malachy's in Portdown will be a big game changer.
We haven't done much in that regard in a long time. It takes a lot of money to do that. We've been camped in Callan Bridge now for as long as I can remember, and that's a fair while. And in fairness to Roland, he's a tough job keeping us all happy with one pitch. So to say it's important would be an understatement. So like all of the stuff that we're trying to do, and luckily enough that we've had a year behind us now that hopefully that'll accelerate the fundraising. And it's not easy always begging and asking, but unfortunately where we find ourselves both like in Ulster and in Northern Ireland, we can't access a lot of the money that other counties seem to be able to access. So we have to do most of it ourselves, and like, to be fair to the county board, like they've done some great work, but we have a bit to go. But we have grass out there at the moment, and it looks as if we're going to get into them hopefully at some time this year, which is a fantastic step for the whole county, not just for the county senior team or in terms of football or hurling, but for the whole county in terms of having like actual pitches now that we can use in terms of our underage academies and like for our clubs as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's not pitches. Pitches are a part of it, but it's this commitment to the future that's the important part of it.
I see those young fellas coming up there from the minors. Like I would recognise some of them, like from playing with my son. Like, but they're our future, and you would hope that what they're going to find themselves training in, like, will match their ability. And like Aidan had done a fantastic job this year, and they're a great group of young players. And I hope in the next couple of years you'll see, like, 6 or 7 of them playing at senior level very sort of quickly. But I'm hoping that they'll play our training facilities that matches their ability, and like Portadown is beginning to look like that, to show that we do care about that. But again, money's hard got, and we have to keep doing it.
One statistic that stuck with me all year was the fact that 16,000 tickets were available for the homecoming in Armagh, and they were swept up in 6 minutes. And I think it's true to say that Armagh not only the best football team this year, but they're certainly the best supporters in Ireland this year.
I think they're the best supporters in Ireland every year. When you're in a job like mine, you take a lot of flack. But I've been around inter-county football since I've been 14, and I've seen the same faces and new faces come and sort of go too. But 99% of our fans are the best of the best. They want to see you win. They're not looking to see you fail. They're not looking for something to give out about. They're looking for something to roar about. And when you give them that opportunity, you get something special. And like in 2002, like the atmosphere around the semi-finals tend to be better. Finals tend to have more corporate, but semi-finals are all fans. And the atmosphere after the Kerry game was an extraordinary energy. There was a huge buzz around it. It's like somebody described it nearly like a nightclub. But what our fans brought to our players that day was not just a celebration of a win of a semi-final, but give them the energy to plough on for the next 2 weeks to win that final. And it shouldn't be underestimated. When that type of goodwill and joy spills out, it can't help but seep into a team. And like even the 2 weeks coming up to it, it was quite tough, like for different reasons for myself personally, but you couldn't help but getting swept away with the joy that was coming through all our fans. And just like on a personal note, and on behalf of our team, I want to thank each and every one of you for doing that. We've had some tough years, there's no doubt about that, but it's probably, as I've heard me say, it doesn't come around too often. But when it did, there was nobody like yourselves to drive us across the line. So thank you.